last time in the class, we developed this function, and that was to demonstrate that in the function exp, uh, which is built-in function of Fortran, is based upon the Taylor series expansion calculation. In order to perform the similar calculation, I wrote this function for the class. So today, let's get deep into it and see how the indices are working for our calculation. So here, let's add two statements. I have added print dash line, and then I have printed the value of I. And then for the inner loop, let's add a print statement. So print, I write here the values of j, and after the computation of j, I write print the value of denominator variable. And at the end of this one, let's add a print statement just with asterisks. So within the function, when the function is going to be called, these new print statements would be returned. So I value and j values. So I'm interested in printing the values of j I 1 to I, right? And denominator value, which is required as a factorial calculation, right? So let's save this program. As there is no calculation change, nothing is changed with respect to the arithmetic expressions. We have only added two print statements to see the working of our function, right? And we limited the calculation to 7 terms, right? So let's test it. So I required the program name test.exp.for. I recompile it test.exp.for -o test.exp.exe. Okay, program has been successfully compiled as we expected. So now let's test it. So enter a value for access, right? So argument is required. And if you see from the main program, what is being calculated? There are only two calculations. Our execution has been up to this point. That compiler is asking for the, not the compiler, the exe file. The application file is asking for access value, a real value, right? And the calculation is with our function, calculation exp and exp of access, right? So let's provide a value, for example, 0. So exp of 0, we expect a 0 value. So we have got an error. Enter a value for access. We have added only the print statements. Have I erased something? I don't think so. Access was defined as real number. in directory. Enter a value for access. Input output recursion. Input output started while already doing input output. It seems the print statements are not working. Let's make them silent to explore whether the error was exactly due to these statements, right? So these were the additions that I made to the program. So program has been abnormally terminated. We compiled, set it to work. So a 0 value, the value has been returned. It means these operations are not allowed in the when it is written in the function form, right? So in order to do that, we have to do these things while developing the main algorithm and then convert it into the function form.